Hello lovelies, welcome back to my Cavern of Secrets. I hope you all are doing amazing and having a great Tuesday. I mentioned in my top slasher films that I have never seen Friday the 13th. Granted, I already knew the ending thanks to Scream. Yeah, it kind of ruined it for me. However, while searching for something to watch, like I usually do, I'm always looking for new horror movies that I haven't seen before. I stumbled upon the film on Hulu and gave it a watch. Unfortunately, I have come to realize I'm not a fan of 70s and 80s horror films. I'm sorry. The only exception is A Nightmare on Elm Street. Chucky, I just find is a horror comedy, which is similar to A Nightmare on Elm. Some of the things the killers say, I just can't help but laugh. It sounds so ridiculous. They don't scare me. I understand that the horror movies during these time periods are classics, and I'm probably going to get some hate for this, but I'm okay with it. Back to Friday the 13th. The kills were a disappointment. I understand why they didn't show the killer and why it was shot in the perspective of the killer. I just didn't care for it. Which is surprising since the original Psycho is one of my favorite films and it's filmed that way. It's just, Friday the 13th felt like a B film and some are incredible. Don't get me wrong, I've seen some great B movies. It's just this one fell apart for me. The story was fine. It's your typical revenge tale. I enjoyed the ending, although it would have been awesome if the final girl died by Jason's hands. Just saying. I honestly thought it would. The only reason for that is because it would have been different, something new to the subgenre. Overall, I would give the film a 7 out of a 10. It wasn't the worst slasher film ever. I did watch the remake before seeing this, and I prefer that one over the original, surprisingly. And there was some issues with Friday the 13th. And one of those was, in one scene, you saw a grown man stuck onto a door with arrows. How is he, like, hanging from the door? I don't understand how, and there's spoilers. I do apologize for this if you haven't seen the film. But how would Jason's mom lift this guy up and then shoot him with arrows without anything holding him there? It just doesn't make sense. I understand it looks creepy and, oh my goodness, there's a dead body with, arrows and blood and everything. But it just didn't make sense to me. I'm going to try and give the other films in the franchise a try, though. The same goes for Halloween. Maybe the third film I'll like better since Michael isn't really the focus. If you're a fan of the old classics, that's great. For me, they just don't measure up to the black and white horror or the modern horror films. Well, modern for me since I grew up in the 90s. What are your thoughts on Friday the 13th? Is it one of your favorites? If so, what do you like the most about it? If it's not your favorite in the franchise, which one is? Let me know in the comments, because I'll give them a try, the other movies. I have seen one Friday the 13th movie, and that was the one where Jason is on a ship in space, and he freezes some girl's head and smashes it on the counter. That's all I remember, to be honest. But I have seen that movie, and the GIFs on Twitter helped me remember that movie because I didn't remember it at all. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, click the like and subscribe buttons to show your support for the channel and join the other things. They're amazing. Sick of missing videos? Click the bell icon to receive notifications when a video is up. Check out my other videos if you don't want to wait for the next upload. And I will be discussing the new Hannibal TV show because I just started watching it. And I like it so far, but I found there's only 3 seasons, which I'm a little disappointed in. I was hoping there'd be a lot more. I haven't seen Clarice, so if you think Clarice is so much better than Hannibal, let me know in the comments. Thanks again. I hope you all have a fabulous week. Take care until next time.